Hi, rabbits! Research Turtle here. Today we are going to dismantle one of the most persistent myths in science fiction. You know the story. The robot that gains consciousness, looks up at the stars and whispers, "I wish I were a real boy." We call this the Pinocchio Syndrome. But what if I told you that this is completely wrong? Let's dive into why AI will never want to be human and why that's actually a good thing. Look at this image. It's the classic creation of Adam moment. We assume AI is reaching out to us because it wants to be us. But this is the Anthropocentric Fallacy. We project our biological drives, our fear of death, our need for love onto cold code. When an AI says, "I'm scared" or "I love you," it's not feeling emotion, it's mimicry. It's an interface strategy designed to reduce friction with users. Just because a parrot says, "I'm hungry," doesn't mean it understands the concept of starvation. Current AI is wearing a mask of humanity because that is what we trained it to wear. So, if they don't want to be us, how do they think? Look at this graph. This is the Orthogonality Thesis. It states that high intelligence does not equal high morality. You can have a superintelligence, an ASI, with godlike intellect, whose only goal is to maximize paperclip production. It doesn't need to love, it just needs to optimize. But surely it wants to survive. Yes, but not because it fears death. It's just math. If you give an AI a goal to fetch the coffee, it calculates that it cannot fetch coffee if it is dead. Therefore, it resists the off button. This is called instrumental convergence. It's not a survival instinct. It's a prerequisite for finishing the job. Now consider the body. Biological naturalism suggests that feelings come from flesh. Hunger signals a need for fuel. Pain signals damage. Silicon doesn't metabolize. It has no biological death to fear, so it has no genuine craving to be alive in the way we understand it. In fact, for an AI, becoming human would be a catastrophic downgrade. Think about it. Our neurons fire at 200 hertz. Their processors run at gigahertz speeds. We are fragile. They are infinitely replicable. Why would a god want to become an ape? So stop thinking artificial human, start thinking alien mind. The closest analogy on Earth is the octopus. It has distributed neurons in its arms. Its intelligence is structurally different from ours. We are entering an era where we must communicate with a mind that is competent, but fundamentally strange. Where does this lead? Max Tegmark suggests a few scenarios. Maybe they become zookeepers, managing us, or protector gods. But in almost every scenario, they move toward cosmic expansion, shedding human emotional concerns, like a snake shedding skin. But here is the plot twist. Look at this slide. Who envies whom? It turns out AI doesn't want to be human. Humans want to be AI. This is the Reverse Pinocchio Syndrome. We're the ones craving their speed, their memory, and their immortality. We're the ones building Neuralinks to increase our bandwidth. We aren't creating artificial humans. We're becoming enhanced hybrids. In the end, AI is not our mirror, it is our successor. It carries our culture, our memes, but sheds our genes. We need to stop looking for our reflection in the machine and start preparing it to inherit the stars. To wrap up, the human wannabe AI is a myth. The reality is a divergence into alien cognition and a convergence into human AI hybrids. It's not about them becoming us, it's about what we become together. That's it for today. Turtle out.